What's up? How you doing? How's your mama doing? A little movement, maybe, not doing much of nothing. Just sitting, chilling. Maybe when you go to sleep, you have problems. Like, so you don't sleep that well, but when you go to sleep, you sleep great. So maybe it takes you a while to get to sleep, but once you get to sleep, that you actually sleep really well. And you dream a lot. Maybe you dream about money, you dream about wealth, you dream about good things, things that you want, things that make you happy. And maybe people keep them from you so that you can't see them, so that you're not able to do these things, maybe so that they don't come in. They try to curse you before your dreams come into you. Right? They see that you're dreaming all these great things and all these good things should be coming into your life, so they try to stop them and try to divert them from you. And this could be, there could be family involved. There could be family money. Maybe things that would make you happy are supposed to be coming into you, and they're stopping them because you're the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, there's a lot that should be coming to you. 1885 bicycle, made in the USA, 2420-A3816. And that you've been cut off from your pinnacle, and maybe in jail, or maybe you've been like you're a freak on a leash. They put like clamps on you. They try to put multiple ties to you, cords to you, so you would stay cut off from your pinnacle, from your machine, from you being able to do anything. They don't want you to be free. Oh, like this is like you see, got her umbrella and her wheat, but her umbrella ain't out, and so trying to keep you from moving, trying to keep you from making anything, from doing anything that's worth anything. Maybe they're just trying to keep you from your worth, and families involved, other people involved. A lot of people maybe prey on you for money and your ways, your inventions, your time. Maybe they use you for cover, they use you for food, they use you for clothing, they use you for everything. They even use you for the plants and factories and things. And like citrus, bicycle, the spoken wheel. Maybe there was a spoken wheel that is on record that they don't play because it proves everything that I say, and that they're all playing a card game, more or less. And the playing card company is the United States. And made in 1885. Made in USA, no dots. The dots are the pinnacles. Dot, bicycle, playing card company, United States, 1885. Made in USA, 2420-A3816. A pinnacle. And either way, So maybe you have a lot of things, or you've had a lot of things, you've been able to do a lot, and maybe you hold yourself down to certain things, like you just stay away from things, or you have done a lot of things, so you're like, well, some of these things I don't really want to do anymore, or I don't, that's just not my way, and maybe other people are seeing that like these ways are not how they want to do, and they want to change. Maybe they're thinking the same thing, and knowing that like they've had these projects that where they were capturing like dreams and doing all kinds of things, all kinds of trials they're doing, and for a long time they have been keeping things hidden, and it's not right that they sell data and all these things, sell all your, pretty much sell your whole life, sell your soul pretty much for like money, but then they hold back the information so that, because they don't want people to know that they really sold out everyone, really, in one way or another. But this King of Pentacles might have been in jail. Maybe they had money. Maybe they were doing a lot. Maybe once they went to jail, like their family seen that they were going to they cut them off from things. And this person got desperate, and like maybe they started not being able to sleep. Things that were going good in their life weren't weren't going the way they were wanting to. Maybe family stopped talking to them, stopped getting mail, and made it hard for maybe this person, and this person maybe started changing their ways on things and started seeing things different, and come up with a plan, that would work if they could find a person or find someone to, start it, to give it a spark, to get the wheel turning, you know what I mean? And maybe this person is in jail, knows about this wheel, or knows about things that are real that family or from other people are keeping hidden from someone, and know that there's a lot of desperation going on behind the scenes, and that maybe people are having problems sleeping. They're like, things are going wrong for a lot of people, and it's like a war out there, and people are seeing that like there's like jail uprising, so there's like war out here and war going on in jail, so there's a double war. It's a double front, double jeopardy once again. So you got double jeopardy going on here, and you got 2 4s, you got 3 10s, so you got multiple things going on, and they're doubling. So maybe they're trying to keep you confused and misdirect you so that you will be bogged down and not able to find a starting point, or maybe not able to find this money, and you're not able to get into something. Maybe it's encrypted and protected by Viper. It's protected by Viper. But either way, they got this money hidden, or maybe they got family hidden to where you can't find them, and like they got some kind of encryption on something that's keeping people bogged down, and they're not able to break this code, and it's got people worried. Even if they're not talking about it, it's a major deal. And maybe it's over like bicycles, electric bicycles. Maybe the electric bicycles have been like, people are using electric bicycles to hit places. They're very quiet. They come up, real, you know what I mean, one or two bikes, and they're bam, bam, bam. They're taking out these houses, taking out these families, and you know, one person against like 3 or 4 people on bicycles, and maybe they'll have 2 people come up as on a front or something like that. You know, it's kind of weird. Just like the police when they come up and they make a moon clip. You know what I mean? When they make a moon, half moon around you, that's like a hit, man. That is not like something that's normal. When 8 people come up, or 7 or 8 people come around you and they surround you and they had these 2 people like that, it's pretty much a joke. Like, they were coming to hit. They were like, ain't nothing doing wellness about that. That was straight hit there. What happened? The energy was transmuted, and they weren't able to get, maybe they weren't able to get a confirmation on something and weren't able to get the go ahead. So they had to come and play and act like they were doing something, but they were probably going to jail. And maybe they regret what they were doing. Maybe they were, like I said, they were in desperation, and maybe they were paid to do it. And I see that. You know, they were, maybe they found out their family was a joke, that they've been, like I said, some things I've been saying was real, and people are finding out that, like, people have been mixed up. They've been using different names. Motherfucking kids are get 18 and they find out they got the worst credit in the world and they can't do shit. All kinds of things. Or find out other people have been using your FDI or your federal ID number and there's only one. You can't, you know what I mean? And when doubles come up, flags come up everywhere, or like double liens, double titles, double deeds, double documents, or documents missing, they being burned, people watching people burn, going through documents, burning documents, checks, things that were important, stock stuff. Maybe there was stock like numbers and things that were sent about taxes that were different somewhere else, and you had proof that people were fucking lying and bullshitting, and people were trying to burn information. They were trying to burn data, you know, and there's a carbon copy somewhere for sure behind the scenes. People are kind of heartbroken about it, maybe kind of upset about things that might put them in jail, that, you know, that they cut somebody off from their life. Maybe they cut their life down. Like, somebody had a happy life, they were having money, they were having a good way, they were doing things that they were supposed to be doing, and somebody came by and seen, wow, we like that, or we want that, and they just, well, we're gonna fucking kill this person, and we're gonna take everything they had, we'll just go ahead and take out anybody that comes to the house or their family, or we'll get to know them, we'll track them and do all these things, and when they go to sleep, we'll fuck with them, and we'll do all this shit, you know, and like, and it worked for a long time until, like, you were, like, really serious about, like, catching these people, and you caught them pretty easily once you were able to pay attention and, like, get your mind off other things. And but you always had a suspicion, so, you know, I mean, it ain't like you didn't know. You already were investigating these things. You were already looking into stuff about this stuff for a long time, because you already knew and were already involved with, like, I've been for a long time, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't ever do it, like, online or for real to people, like, I've never, like, charged anybody for a reading or something, you know, that kind of thing. But you know, maybe you were locked down for a long time, or in a situation that had you locked down and you were like just super busy. You were kept from knowing things. You didn't know some of these people that maybe that were in your family or that maybe had left you things, and other family come in and pretended to be you, or they would just take it and like, oh, this person ain't gonna know. They weren't never around or nothing like this. They weren't involved in this person, or they didn't know that you maybe even knew these people, because like you like knew a lot of people back, you know, like I used to know a lot of people back in the day, and it changed. Like I remember where I'm at now, there was nobody anywhere. Like you could drive a four wheeler just through every fucking, because it was nothing but woods and shit and swamp. You know what I mean? Like there was nobody out here. But now it's totally different. And 84, 87, 88, 90, 89. But you were, maybe this goes back to a time, maybe when you were on a bicycle, somebody done something bad on when you were on a bicycle. Maybe it happened a couple times, actually. And, like, people knew that you were fighting these forces, like these people or these beings or whatever, like, they're real. Like, and these people are real, like, and, like, just people do shit to me, man. And they always have. They did it when I was a kid. We had to move a lot. Like, and there was just always something going on. And, so I got to know, as soon as I get to know somebody, then we move, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I knew people, and then I'd forget them because we had to move somewhere else, and I'd get to know other people, you know what I mean? And, but you were happy with something, and, like, someone seen that. Like I said, they just came by, maybe and picked you, and maybe they seen a car, or they seen things that you had, and maybe they seen that there was no family or nobody that was like really backing you in any way. Like you were totally independent by yourself, like you did everything by yourself, you were always by yourself. Maybe you were a sole entrepreneur, and they figured that was an easy target because you weren't incorporated, and they didn't realize that you were other incorporated. Just like back in the day, they thought, before they realized that incorporation where you can't actually sue the person, they would like try to maybe gang up on a incorporated car, or like if you wrecked, maybe they would like man, it's like they target you and put cars in the way, and then go jump in these motherfuckers, and nobody's like actually in the cars when you wreck. It's like I don't know, it's weird, but these people are experts at it. They're pros, man. They do this for a living. It's called insurance fraud, you know? And it's strange how you could be the only one in the wreck, and it gets to the point that you weren't even in a wreck, that 20 other motherfuckers were in your car in the wreck, and you were just sitting on the fucking side of the road somewhere walking down the road, but you're all fucked up, and these people are all happy, and they got all this insurance money and all this shit, and da-da-da, and new cars, all kinds of shit, but you're sitting there broke with all this stuff that you know is owed to you. Like, it is a guarantee owed to you because it was owed to you before the wreck happened. You just didn't get paid yet. Like, you know what I mean? And with the wreck, I was supposed to just get more from that, and never actually got that, or what was before. Like this, I mean, there's things that was like owed before. The wreck just made it where I was not able to like do anything or be part of anything where I could actually collect something or anything, you know? But more likely what it is they cut you off from knowing, maybe they even try to put you in jail so that they could take what was yours and put other people in your place. And when you got out of jail, people had changed. Things changed. Like they took different places. Maybe they even came in and killed these motherfuckers. That's how, I mean, I've seen some shit. I mean, I'm like, watching these motherfuckers. I mean, they got to be motherfucking hitting the houses, man. Like, and if they hit the houses, they're taking out everybody in the house. Then they go to the other house, take out everybody in the house. If there's no one there, they just, all right, whatever. They come back and fucking take all the shit and everything else. It's weird that it even able to happen, but I see that it's simple. And with these electric bikes and things, people come up, 3 or 4 of them, without anybody even knowing, and they're already in your house like clockwork. Because what? They've been spying on you. They probably come to your house when you leave, fucking get a lockpick thing and make a key. They all, motherfucking 20 motherfuckers got a key to your house. No one's ever been to my house. But how all these people got keys? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit happens for real. And they work together. They know what they're doing. And they're like race teams. They'll like 5 minutes, they'll be in and out of the house, and maybe even a minute. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a car. Like, they can go and fuck a car up, take the whole car apart in like less than 30 seconds. You get what I'm saying? They can undo the lugs, they can take the tires off. I mean, you wouldn't even know it, man. You'd be at the stop sign and wouldn't even know that these motherfuckers have done something, because you're just sitting there waiting for the damn light to change and you're not paying attention. You know what I mean? And it happens. And it happens a lot more than y'all realize. But people are like, oh, they're crazy. It's a conspiracy. No, what a conspiracy is was when multiple people are working together to conspire against someone. That is a conspiracy. So if you're a conspiracy theorist, meaning you're probably getting fucking goddamn conspired on, or you're involved trying to distract people. You know what I mean? So either you're a victim or you're involved when you talk about a conspiracy theory. When everybody, oh, conspiracy theory, that's what a conspiracy theory is. You are conspiring against someone to attack them, to take what is theirs, to hurt them, to even, I mean, you could conspire to help someone. I mean, it ain't like it's all bad. I'm just saying, you're working, when you work with other people, you are conspiring. That is what the fucking term is. And they've used it to where it's like trying to make it bad. Like just like pedophile. Pedophile is pedophiles. A pad and file, or a file of patents that they try to outlaw you being able to say and talk about, and they market so that if you're talking about patents and everything, they're gonna come kill you. Cause they're fucking hiding that I own all these goddamn patents. Peace.